Um, it's oh my God, it's a few things we got to talk about tonight. One is Jaguar Wright is actually being sued by Brian Mcknight, the R&B singer. Yes, indeed, Brian Mcknight. Uh, have filed a lawsuit against Jaguar Wright's allegations against him. But it's funny because a lot of y'all be believing this girl, and I be telling y'all, you gotta take what she say with a half a third, or not even with a grain of a grain of the grain of a grain of salt. Was she in the entertainment business? Yes. Is everything that she's saying the truth? No. She sat there talking about myself and how what she say? I know the truth, or I know and I ain't saying nothing. I'm like, yo, this girl is bugged out, bro. Like, I never even met her a day in my life for her to be telling me that I know the truth about anything. Like, how would she know what I know? But hey, bro, to each his own, man. And that's what she got to do to get your attention and come up with these crazy stories. Then I'm gonna let you enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? But when people, I'm trying to cue something up over here. Uh, when people try to come to me, or when people do come to me, and they ask me about her, you know, do I think she's telling the truth? You know, and I always tell people, you can't believe everything she say. Was she in the industry? Yes. Was she around people? Yes. Do I believe that the allegation she made about Jay-Z, you know, took the cookies from her with a gun to her head? No, not at all. Not even for a half a second. And she's not even really his type. Like, if you know Jay-Z and you've been around Jay-Z long enough, you know Jay got a type. You know what I'm saying? And she don't fall under that category nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But let me get the exact. So Brian Mcknight says Jaguar Wright is talking crazy when she claims he abused his ex-wife and some prostitutes. So now he's suing her for defamation over it. The singer just filed a lawsuit against Jaguar for a bunch of things she's been saying about him online, which he says are blatant lies. According to the lawsuit, Brian Mcknight claims Jaguar went on social media and alleged Mcknight was hiring prostitutes and physically abusing them during sexual encounters. He says that never happened. What's more, Brian claims Jaguar also alleged he was an abusive husband to his ex-wife, Julie Mcknight, who Jaguar claims is her cousin. Brian said he never abused his ex-wife and had no idea about her alleged relation to Jaguar. Jaguar better hope that's her goddamn cousin. It's worth noting, Jaguar had also made allegations against Jay-Z and Beyonce going on Piers Morgan's show and claiming the Carters had more victims than Diddy. Piers ended up apologizing for airing his interview with Jaguar after getting a threat from Jay-Z and Beyonce's legal team. Brian claims Jaguar knew she was lying about him, but proceeded to smear his name online anyway. And he's going after her for damages. I would pull up one of her interviews talking about him, but that wouldn't be smart at this point. like the internet game is starting to switch up. I think Cardi B set a precedent with Tasha K. And Megan is going through that now with Milagro. And now even the gangsters, bro. Fat Joe now with TA. Like is getting to the point where just don't be making up stuff about people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anybody outside of Jaguar is making up anything. I'm just saying, generally speaking, like people get up here and say all these crazy stories for clickbait, and I feel like a lot of the platforms that frequent Jaguar Wright, they know that some of the stuff that she be saying be cap. But for the sake of the views or for the sake of entertainment, they will let her just say whatever. And it's not no follow-up fact checking. Like she get on their web on their page or their site or their channel or whatever it is, and she say something like that about Brian Mcknight, using him for example. Those platforms don't go to Brian Mcknight and try to see if what she said has any truth to it. They'll just run it and then go off on the next story without even trying to attempt to bring Brian Mcknight on to clear his name or anybody. I'm just using him as an example. But with the people that bring her on their channels or on their shows, it's never a follow-up to see if what she was saying is the truth. And I think that's where a lot of these shows lose their credibility because they let her come up there and saying everything and they never fact check it. Even if they can't get to Brian Mcknight, they could have got to the wife. You know what I'm saying? If they couldn't got to the wife, they could have got to the new boyfriend of the wife, the daughter, the kids, or whatever, or anybody for whatever, just to validate the story instead of just leaving it out there. You know what I'm saying? She come up there and they say it, and then boom, and then people think it's golden because there's no rebuttal to it. There's no the people who doing the show, they not doing no follow-up to it. You know what I'm saying? And it just gets stuck out there as you believe in it if you follow her. And that ain't good journalism. You know what I'm saying? Try to dig up some type of receipts to show your audience that, you know, you're not being biased and you just believe in what she's saying. Because she could just be saying anything. Aaron, what up? Aaron just gifted somebody a membership. All right. Instagram, I'm live on YouTube. If you didn't know, now you know. It's pinned at it. Right. So yeah, so that's one of the main stories today is Brian Mcknight is suing Jaguar Wright, which should be a very entertaining court process. Because how's Jaguar Wright supposed to prove this outside of either subpoenaing his ex-wife or having her come be a witness for her? Like, and then she's gonna have to find these prostitutes that he's supposed to have hired and beat up. And if she don't have these people in her corner, she need that to even start off. Like, I tell you, I sat through that whole Tasha K trial. And if Jaguar Wright ain't got nothing to prove what she said to be even close, or like if there's no police reports or none of that, she's gonna be woo! The jury gonna turn around on her ass in like 3 minutes. So we'll see. I know this. Yeah, y'all gonna stop believing everything she's saying. Y'all gonna stop believing everything she's saying now. But what else? It was something else I wanted to talk about. And shout out to Piers Morgan. I'll be on there one day this week. I don't even know if it came out yet. Yeah, so travel group. We also going to Thailand in August. So if you want to jump on the trip to Thailand, holla at me. You still got a check.